The girl had just confessed to her longtime crush, and he said yes. As she leaned in for a kiss, a blinding white light engulfed her. The next second, she woke up in a luxurious 1,000 square meter mansion. Before she could react, the once gentle campus heartthrob snapped at her in rage, leaving her completely frozen. Confused and terrified, she froze on the spot. She was living in a mansion called Mrs. by a maid she didn't know. Thinking she'd transmigrated into a novel, she started shouting for a system. The maid looked at her like she was crazy. She grabbed a phone and saw the date, and her screen was filled with flirty texts to a man she didn't recognize. Shocked and desperate, she called her best friend, only to be coldly hung up on. Desperate, she begged her friend to meet in person, but her friend only glared at her with disappointment and disgust. She told the friend she came from 6 years ago and begged for answers, and the truth shattered her. She'd married the crush, had a daughter, and then ruined it all. But 2 years in, she fell for a womanizing scumbag. That jerk was neither as handsome nor as rich as her husband. Horrified, she slapped herself across the face. How could she throw away everything for trash? On the way home, she couldn't stop crying. How could she have done something so heartless? Just then, the man she once loved walked in with their daughter. She tried to greet them, but he ignored her completely. When she reached for her daughter, he pulled the child away. Even the little girl seemed afraid of her. The man carried their child into her room and shut the door. She tried to follow, but he dragged her out and snapped. Because of her, their daughter had developed autism and couldn't speak. She opened her mouth to explain, but how could she say she came from the past? He mistook her silence for guilt and handed her divorce papers. Only then did she snap out of it. She refused to let go. She refused to sign, crying and begging for another chance. His heart softened. He agreed to give her one last chance. The moment he left, she collapsed in tears, haunted by who she had become. She swore she'd win her family back no matter what. But when she tried to approach the child, the little girl shrank back in fear. So she got up early and made breakfast, only for them to walk out the door. She called her best friend to vent, her voice full of frustration. Her friend told her the man sometimes took their daughter to her parents' house. Hope sparked in her eyes. She wanted a hug but got locked out.